Hey, what's up, everyone? Today we are taking a look at more of the DC X Sonic the Hedgehog 2.5-inch figures. And this time, after last week, I finally got the rest of them. I got the another blind bag. This one is Wonder Amy. Then I got the two packs of Cyborg with tails and Superman and Knuckles, like, side tails and super Knuckles. So, as you guys can see here, yeah, these do look pretty cool. I'm actually liking them. So, as you guys can see here, these do look pretty cool. I'm actually liking them. All right, guys, so let's first look at Cyborg and Tails. So, as you guys can see here, here they are. Here's the front. Here's the back of the packaging. Here's the front of Superman Knuckles. Here's the back of the packaging. Yeah, these do look pretty cool. I'm actually liking them. Alright, guys, so before we open this up, we gotta open this blind bag first, just like we did with Flash Sonic. So let's go ahead and open this blind bag. And there she is. It's Wonder Amy. It's pretty cool that if you're getting the blind bags, it's pretty cool that they are giving you a buy code so that you'll know which character you're getting. If you didn't know what I was showing you last time, I'll re-show you it. This is the buy code right here, which will tell you what character you're getting. Alright, guys, so here's Wonder Amy. So as you guys can see here, she does look pretty decent, honestly. Yeah, I like her. She's pretty cool. Yup. This time she's gotten... I see. It wasn't like the Flash Sonic or anything. She's still got the pink tail, but she's got blue undies instead of white undies. Like, let me compare her to her original Amy. You see, this Amy's got some white undies, and this one's got blue undies. That does look pretty decent, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. But, alright, guys, so let's put her with Sonic. It's pretty cool, huh? I got some characters. Here's all the characters that I reviewed last week. Bat, Shadow, and Flash Sonic. Here they all are. Right here. But let's just set all these to the side now. And let's now open up our 2-packs. Alright, guys, so here are the 2-packs out of the packaging. So as you guys can see here, for these 2-packs, they look pretty good, honestly. Well, except for Superman, because I do remember in the comics, Superman was wearing his red undies, but the figure isn't. That is pretty weird, isn't it? But, oh well. At least I got these so far, so let's go ahead and take a look at Side Tails. So for Side Tails, he is getting a pretty good sculpt. I really like it that he has a blaster in his hand. Or maybe he just became half robot, I guess. Alright, guys, so what you can do with this, I think, can you actually take off the tails? Can he take off the tails like the other ones? Oh, yeah, he can. Pretty cool. that he can take off his tails just like the other ones. Alright guys, so here is Side Tails, so let's do some comparison with him. So here he is compared to regular Tails. So as you guys can see here, these do look pretty cool. But my only differences are that are his tails the same thing as this one? No. Well, I mean, they're kind of the same look, I guess, but they're yeah, I think they're probably the same. Let me see if I can put this one on this one. Oh, I can. Wow. Pretty interesting, huh? Yeah, well, I definitely know that these tails do not belong to this tails, and these tails do not belong to this one. These tails belong to this one, and these tails belong to this one. It's pretty cool that I finally got myself the tails that can actually do that. I am actually kind of liking these tails where their tails are coming off. That's pretty cool, huh? Alright guys, so now let's look at Super Knuckles. So as you guys can see here for Super Knuckles, he's pretty different, honestly. He's got himself a blue tail. I guess I could see yeah, I can kind of see the Superman symbol, the yellow symbol on the back of his cape. This does look pretty cool, huh? Alright guys, so here's this. So now, I think let's compare this Knuckles to this one. Alright guys, so here is Super Knuckles compared to regular Knuckles. Yeah, this does look pretty decent, honestly. Yeah. I see Knuckles is now becoming the Echidna of Steel. Pretty cool, huh? Oh, wait. I forgot this one has a red tail and this one has a blue tail. Pretty strange. Yep. That does look pretty funny, I guess. I mean, hey, sometime when there's new figures becoming a different look, that does look pretty good, I guess. Alright guys, so now that we took a look at these, now let's take a look at the regular guys. And I think for this, how about we just bump Tails and Knuckles out of the way, and let's put in Batman, I guess. The Batman that came with the Batman that came with Shadow. So as you guys can see here, for Cyborg, he was kind of having a hard time standing. But as you guys can see here, this Cyborg has the same articulation, I think, as Batman. You could spin at the waist. Turn the legs. Spin these around. And turn this. But what my confusion is, Cyborg also has some messed up paint over here, if you don't see that. Pretty weird, huh? And also for Superman, So as you guys can see here for Superman, he's just getting the one and only cape. And as you guys can see here, he has the same articulation as all the other ones. All the other 5-inch figures, which is pretty nice. I'm going to say these do look pretty cool, I guess. Alright guys, so as you guys can see here, here are all the Justice League, the real Justice League characters. And now let's get the other ones together, which are Sonic, which is having a hard time standing. So I'm going to have to stand him up like this. Let's see how well. I definitely know Side Tails could stand up straight. Definitely know Super Knuckles can stand up straight. I don't think Bat Shadow can stand up straight. Alright guys, so, and the last one is Wonder Amy. So as you guys can see here, yeah, she stands perfectly. Alright guys, so as you guys can see here, yeah, this does look like a good lineup of figures. I could tell you that. The only thing I'm missing here is Green Lantern Silver. Maybe we'll get that one in the future, probably. I hope so, because I'm not getting the 5-inch Sonic figures because I like the 2-inch figures the best. So, as you guys can see here, yeah, these do look pretty cool. I'm actually liking them. But alright guys, I'll see you guys later, and I'll definitely catch you guys in the next video. Take care, my friends.